you want to improve upon the most? Now, how are you making strides toward that?
I wanted to improve on my weight. That's probably number one. I wanted to also improve on just technique and also just overall knowledge of the game, which I think I have.
PJ, we saw you kind of breaking down the huddle before practice. Have you kind of stepped into more of a leadership role? Has that been part of improving too, just being more vocal?
Yes, sir. Gotta be. This is a team, and on a team, you got to continue to use your voice. I'm not saying I'm perfect with it, but I think it's something that I'm continuously getting better with each day, especially as we build relationships and bonds. You just start to get more comfortable.
You mentioned wanting to work on your weight. Just what does that process look like over the last few months?
Just eating, constant eating, nonstop. It's got to be a mindset. You got to treat it as if like you're lifting, like the way you attack football, the way you attack weight room. You got to attack food the exact same way. Any type of goal you have, you got to attack everything the exact same way.
What are you up to right now, weight-wise, and what do you hope to get to?
248-ish. Next season, I would like to be. I couldn't tell you exactly. I like to be at least 255, 260.
Everyone watched you last year as a freshman coming in, wanting you to make an impact. What about David? What about Jaden? What are they doing? How are they looking in their freshman year?
I think they're two young freshmen who are hungry, and you could tell that they are fighting for a spot. You could tell that they came to be people who could just produce for the team, whether that's instant or later. But they know that they still have to be developed. But the future is very bright for them. So.
What about those guys on the edge with Danny, Nigel, and Wyatt?
Same thing. They're just trying to learn, and you can see just the eagerness to just learn and just soak up information each day. And I think they're doing that. And again, the future is bright for them as well. So as long as they continue to just keep chopping wood, they'll be good.
Good to get on the field a little bit last year, but what's your expectation this next year for you?
Well, again, it's only spring ball right now, so we don't know what everything's looking like. But my expectation is to play as much as I can and be someone who could just produce. Someone who they can count on going out on the field, someone who they can hang their hat on.
You guys have depth behind them, but what kind of a lift was it when they found out Ethan was definitely going to be back?
Say it again.
You have depth behind them, but what kind of a lift was it when you found out Ethan was definitely going to be back?
It's always great to know that you're going to have someone who's been here for 4 years now, who's going to bring that same leadership back, and he's doing a great job. He's going to continue to.
What's Zach Alley's voice been like having him in those defensive meetings?
Oh, it was great. He's young and alive, very energetic. You can tell, especially D-line wise. He wants everybody to eat. So he's gonna continue to be who he is. He's gonna continue to coach, and he's not gonna change up his style for anybody. He's gonna be alive and young and pour into us when he can as well.
Technique. What are the biggest things you've learned, biggest lessons from that early playing time you got last year?
I would say, learn that I just gotta really just know my techniques better, know my job better, be more solid there going into this next year. That's one thing I'm going to work on every day. Again, gaining weight, just learning that it's a different type of game in college. That you got to be heavy-handed here. So that's
PJ, can we go back to this eating everything diet that you've got? Can you walk us through what that looks like? What's breakfast look like?
Breakfast, got to get got to get a lot of protein, not too much protein, but really got to focus on the carbs. Really just a lot of carbs and a good amount of protein.
So are you eating 8 meals a day? Would you put a count on it?
So definitely, the traditional 3 meals a day, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you got to have snacks in between, whether that's shakes, heavy calorie shakes in between, along with, snacks like PB&Js, before I go to bed, maybe another snack, I should never be hungry, really like that. That's all it is.
Has it changed how you feel? Are you how does it all play into just how you feel physically?
It makes me feel. Sorry.
It's all right.
It makes me feel just more comfortable on the field, knowing that I do way more, and then they have to. They're gonna feel it. Our offense, they're gonna feel it whenever we strike. So knowing that it's not gonna be as easy for them.
Do you think this is something you're going to try to continue on into the season? I know. So this is the plan until further notice?
it'll really never end. It'll be a continuous goal, especially with someone who kind of fluctuates up and down. So I mean, it'll, you know, I'm sure it'll translate or go into the season with me.
Is there any